An incredible Void Legendary is available to all new players that use my URL to sign up and the accompanying promo code that's on your screen now. She is something else. Let's take a look at her. What is up, new Raiders of Teleria? My name is Charlie. This is New Raiders Only, and we have a brand new Raid Shadow Legends promo code for Tunarek. Not sure how to pronounce that. Not sure I'm doing it right. This champion looks absolutely next level. The polish, the daggers, legendary support, Void, which means she's not strong or weak to any affinity in particular, and she's got a really, really nice aura about her. High accuracy for a Void legendary is really good for your team as an aura, as it were, making so that you can focus really heavily on speed everywhere else and not have to worry so much about having the higher accuracy early on. It's really going to help in early and mid game get you there. So how do you get this champion? Well, first and foremost, if you sign up for a new Raid Shadow Legends account with my link in the description box down below, the URL QR code over there in the bottom right hand corner, or the pinned comment, you are going to have an opportunity to type in the promo code section Desert Queen. Now, before I confirm this, I do want to say that if you sign up for Raid Shadow Legends with my account, you do get 4 pretty awesome champions for free as well. The first one you get as soon as you finish the tutorial, Uugo, who is an epic in both status and actual usability, an epic support champion with one of the best area of effect attacks in the game, the Maelstrom Rack. This ability is unbelievable once you get it booked up and you get her a little bit higher speed. This thing is insane, and she is so good to have on day one. We're going to go ahead and collect all of those. That is not a promo code. That is just what you get for starting a Raid Shadow Legends account with my unique URL. And we're going to go ahead and type in Desert Queen, which is the promo code. I think it might have to be caps. Nope, it's good. So there we go. She comes in at 5 stars. She is a support, so she's not going to be like your primary nuker. She's not going to be like a primary tank, but that's okay, because let me talk to you a little bit more about the way that Raid Shadow Legends has partnered with me to set up the best all-around team of 5 champions that you can get. You start off with legendary support, which we'll talk a little bit more about her in just a second. You get Uugo, day 1, epic support legendary. Once you hit a couple of levels more, level 15, the levels, everything are going to be in the description box down below if I forget to mention them. We get Tagoar. Now, Tagoar is an orc, not not an orc. Tagoar is a legendary support, an epic support champion as well. An area of effect revive and heal. We also have an area of effect increase speed buff. Just an insane support champion. We also get the Grizzled Jarl, who is going to act as our main tank when we need a tank. This guy is one of the most, one of the most stable and sought after dwarves in the game. Gear this guy for a little bit of offense, and he is incredible. Again, I got the list of levels in the description box down below. And then to round out your attackers, we're going to give you Chonoru at level 50. Where are you, Chonoru? Here you are. An epic attack champion for the Shadowkin faction. Really good at debuffing and blocking buffs on the enemy team. Now, let's take a look a little closer at our area of effect nuker, the champion that all of us should be picking day 1 as our starter, and that is Kale. Now, this guy is going to serve as your campaign farmer, your general purpose arena, classic arena guy, your dungeon farmer, your guild boss, whatever farmer. We have a collection of abilities here. Not the health aura is really nice for sure, but we have a collection of abilities here. The area of effect damage that Acid Rain does at the start of mini fights is really critical at clearing out waves before a dungeon boss actually gets there. The Dark Bolt's really good. The poisons are very, very strong, but you pair that with the free, you pair that with the free login reward. Not that. You pair that with the free login reward that gives you the, let's see, the progression award. Nope. Here we go. The 7-day new player reward to get the shaman epic support. Shaman is good, not necessarily needed for this build, but we will use her on day 7 in the Orc Crypt with Tagoar. Every day that you log in for the first 7 days, you get a lifesteal set. The lifesteal set on Kale is absolutely broken. We're going to be equipping those items every day as soon as we get them and upgrading them as soon as we can. I got really lucky with the speed 4 piece right here. Oh, that is really nice. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the Desert Queen herself. She is, I gotta go collect her. So the Desert Queen promo code, not only does it give you the Void Legendary Toonrek, but you also get 25 Void Brew, 5 Greater Void Potions, and 300,000 silver, which is going to be good for upgrading those lifesteal artifacts and other artifacts that you get. So let's go take a look at her really quick. She's got no skins, and that's okay. I think she looks gorgeous as is. Man, she looks really good. The eyes, man, the eyes are just haunting. Oh, 101 base speed is good. It's not the best legendary speed that there is, but that's okay. Now, her skills. We have a couple of really, really strong skills here. The one that is kind of the one that everybody loves the most is the Radiant Suffering. It's this ability right here. So at high levels, this is going to be essential in player versus player. Attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance, which increases to a 100% chance of a 50% decrease attack and a block buff debuff on the opposing champion for 2 turns. And of course, this can be this will be down to 3 turns, so you can do it basically every 2 out of every 3 turns, right? The debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. So the decreased attack and the block buff, right? You can spread them to the enemies with this ability, and the damage is pretty good as well. It is based on your champion's defense, which is okay. Now, Sunkiss is a pretty strong ability as well. This is what you're going to use in the off turn. This will attack one enemy with a chance to place a decreased speed debuff, and of course, you can use that ability that I just showed you to spread the decreased speed. 30% is pretty crazy. The continuous heal on self and on ally is something. It's not too strong. It's a little bit different than another champion that exists, but this is going to be really handy for farming long-term activities like the guild boss, which the name escapes me right now. The inviolable Ascension level 3 ability is pretty strong. Removes 1 random debuff from all allies at the start of each turn. Very, very, very good. Polymorphs, etc. And random debuffs instead from allies under continuous heal buffs. Yeah, removes 2. Very, very, very strong. So we have a whole conversation about the best masteries for this champion. We have a conversation about the best items and relics and everything. Let's start with the best items for her. As usual, you're going to want to do speed sets. It's pretty straightforward. Just about every champion in the game right now is going to benefit from speed just at a baseline. If you're gearing her up for that higher level player versus player, eventually you will want her into a speed, perception, or even a stone skin set. I know that the Hydra isn't something that everybody has access to. Claim Boss doesn't have access to all the time, but getting that stone skin set is going to be very valuable for her because of the self-heal, because of the the debuff spreading and all of that. That's going to be kind of the sets you're going to be chasing. Anything with speed, defense bonuses, a little bit of accuracy if you're not taking advantage of her aura, and any health, some regen. Sets like the Perception, Immortal, and Regen are going to be extra special, extra spicy for her, and definitely recommended. As far as her blessing, pretty well, everybody's going to go with Brimstone for this champion. This is something you don't have to worry about immediately. This is something for a little bit later on that you're going to want to deal with. It's a very, very nice blessing that you can add, but this is going to be the go-to. The masteries, they can be done kind of 2 different ways. There's the general player versus environment kind of strategy. If you're not using her in PvP, then generally speaking, you're going to focus a lot on the offense with a little bit into support. The second and final tier in offense and support are going to be a little different depending on what you're doing. If you're doing campaign farming, maybe you're going to be doing Doom Tower. It's going to be slightly different depending. But the real thing The real thing is the PvP build, and that is mostly going to be defense and support. You're going to be using a lot of debuffing and a lot of cleansing with this champion, so focusing on that, leaning into that kind of specialization is what you're going to go with. Now, as far as player versus environment or just general farming capabilities, in the dungeon, the spider boss is probably her weakest, but she's really strong against Ice Golem and Fire Knight, which are my two least favorite dungeon bosses, if I'm being honest with you. The Shogun Grove Sand Devil are also a problem for her in the dungeon. In the main kind of area, I think the worst thing that she's at is the Demon Lord. Yeah, really good in the Doom Tower, not so good in Demon Lord, but you know, she's going to be your best legendary, your best champion to have in that situation. She might be your only legendary for a really, really long time. And she's, like I said, she's pretty good in arena. Her win rate is almost 50% at low levels, and it's about 25% at high levels in classic arena. So pretty strong overall choice to go with. Certainly a contender with Sun Wukong and Supreme Gallic and Alice. Some of those are available, some of those are not available, but everybody's just been sitting on Sun Wukong for so long and everything as their main go-to for player versus player. And I just think that this girl is going to be overtaking them all. And she looks way cooler. Man, this outfit. Oh, no shoes though in the desert. Man, the soles of her feet have got to be really, really hot. So let me know in the comment section down below, how are you going to be kitting your Tuhana rack out? I am going to be focusing on maybe I'm going to get a couple of Barbarian pulls from the shards here, and I'll be focusing on the Barbarian Crypt to get some Perception gear as quickly as possible. If not, we'll just do what we can. That's bad luck. That's not a Barbarian. We're going to be focusing on the Crypt. Let's see. In the dungeon as soon as we can to get crafting materials, to get some Perception gear for her as quickly as possible. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications to never miss a video. I love you all. Good luck in Teleria.